I'm taking you on a magical journey to transform your hair from drab to fab. We'll navigate through 3 levels of hair mayhem that go from minimal to moderate and all the way to extreme damaged. Whether your hair is in dire need of some serious magic to restore its glory, or just needs a sprinkle of fairy dust to bring back its sparkle, I've got you covered. Stick around as we tackle different levels of damage and show you that getting your hair back on track doesn't require black magic, nor does it mean tossing out all of your beloved products and potions. Ready to bring your hair back to life? Here we go. The barely broken mane. The barely broken mane is hair that's almost there. It's in pretty good condition. It doesn't feel too dry or too weak. It just needs a little wake-up call. It's like your phone battery at 20%. It's working, but a quick charge will get it back to full power in no time. And this is personally the category that I fall into with my own hair. I have a little bit of breakage through the top and whatnot. So be sure as we go through each level to share with me in the comments what level of damage that you fall into. At times, your hair might feel a bit more dry or more weak than usual, which could stem from various things that you may find to not be a big deal to ditch at times, or you just choose to ignore altogether. It's very easy to put our hair on the back burner, quite literally. But following what I call the care system is the perfect way to keep your hair in the barely broken category and prevent it from falling into the more frightening ones. C, cleansing well. Properly washing your scalp and hair is the mother of hair care, and it creates the foundation for your blow dry and styling routine. Shampoo should leave your scalp feeling squeaky clean and free of any buildup. To achieve this, have your hair split fully down the center of your head and start applying shampoo to the top and back sections of your scalp first. These are the playground areas for oils and dirt. You're gonna use those fingers to give your scalp a good scrub, like you're getting the juiciest gossip out of it. And now lightly rinse some of that shampoo from your hair, and then you're gonna work a little bit more product into the sides of your scalp, giving them that same scrubbing love. Rinse and repeat for a thorough clean. If you wanna get a really good clean, you can also use a silicone scalp massager as well. I am so obsessed with these things. They take the work out of shampooing for you, and they feel very nice on your hair. Secondly, focus on your scalp, not your hair, because your scalp is the main event. Your hair is just along for the ride. When you rinse, the shampoo will automatically run down your lengths and cleanse your ends more than you think. If you're in need of a new shampoo, be sure to check out the description below that takes you to my Amazon storefront, where I have organized suggestions per hair type. I'm also trying out YouTube's shopping program too, where you can now shop suggestions and watch at the same time, so you never miss a moment of the video. I try my best to keep things as simple as possible for you guys when it comes to shopping. A, avoid high heat. Heat and hair have kind of a love-hate relationship. It is like a roller coaster ride, thrilling, but your stomach might not always agree. Unfortunately, we can't go without heat for a lot of styling, so a little damage is to be expected, but what you can do is make sure you are using heat protectants. It is the sunscreen for your strands. Dedicated heat sprays like Moroccan Oil or Redken Hot Sets are the best bet when it comes to max protection. Products with built-in heat protection, they are very nice, but they're like bringing a butter knife to a sword fight. You might be in need of some backup. On top of that, keep your blow dryer on the medium heat setting to lower your heat exposure. When it comes to your curling and flat irons, unless you're taming a lion's mane, don't go cranking those irons above 350 to 375 degrees. What if my iron doesn't have a digital setting? That is no problem. Simply keep your heat setting to the option that's right in the middle. So if you have 5 settings to choose from, don't go higher than the 3rd option. R, repair treatments. Even if your hair looks and feels like it belongs at a Vogue cover shoot, skipping repair in shower treatments is a rookie mistake. To get the most out of your hair care, I love alternating twice a month between a hydration mask like Olaplex 8 for moisture, and I love using K18 for my repair. I would not stress so much about the specific brand you choose. It's like choosing between different flavors of ice cream. They are all good, but sometimes it's just hard to pick a favorite. What matters here is your application. You'll first want to gently towel dry your hair to get out the excess water from your hair. And after towel drying, apply the product to your ends in sections, working your way up the hair, but avoid applying the product directly on your root. After that, you'll want to pop on a shower cap. The natural heat from your head opens up your cuticles to let all that goodness soak in, and then you're gonna rinse with lukewarm to cool water. E, eat a nutrient-rich diet. And now the grand finale of our care system, eating a nutrient-rich diet. You are what you eat.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
So if you're munching on cheeseburgers, don't be shocked if your hair starts to look like a French fry.
I'll start my day tomorrow, I promise.
Just like a well-tended garden blooms with the right nutrients, your hair thrives on a balanced diet. It is one of the best ways to achieve and maintain strong, luscious hair. Eating a wide variety of vitamin-rich foods fills in any nutrient gaps your diet might have. It is a secret weapon for not only your hair, but your overall health. If your hair, however, though, falls into our next level of damage, you're going to need to tweak the care system. The haunted mane. Moving up higher on the damage scale, we have hit the haunted mane territory, where your hair is creeped out by a moderate dose of dryness and breakage. You're lost deep in the forest of damage because you've been neglecting the care system and abusing heat styling like it's your full-time job. And if that weren't enough, you've been using products that are about as effective as an umbrella in a hurricane for your hair type, leading to more frequent washes and endless heat touch-ups. First and foremost, to tackle moderate damage, this haunted mane, you need to be sure that you are following the care system ASAP, and instead of using a mask twice a month, you are now going to bump it up to 3 times a month instead, being sure that you are applying it onto towel-dried hair, properly working the product through your hair, and allowing that shower cap to heat up those hair strands to get the most benefit from the product. I find that the best cycle for this to be one application, use your repair product, the next you're gonna use your moisture mask, and then your third mask of the month, back to the repair mask. Think of your hair and its desired look as a large target. Maybe you want it smooth and sleek to control your wave or frizz, or maybe you want it with volume that has voluminous bend and bounce that lasts for days. When deciding on your look, you need to make sure that you use products that zone in on your bullseye to make sure you win the tournament of the world of hair care. Using the right products not only help you win, but they also help to extend the time in between washes that will allow for less heat use, leading to less damage. If you have fine hair, you need products with volume, thickening, and texturizing aspects to zone in on your bullseye of volume. Coarse hair, you need products that scream moisture, smoothness, and anti-frizz for your smooth, sleek bullseye look. It all comes down to your specific needs and your desired results. And all-in-one styling product, it does cover more area, but it won't hit that bullseye like you intend to win your tournament in the world of hair care. If you're curious about knowing your hair type and harnessing its full potential, be sure to hop over to this video next. It is jam-packed with tips to help you understand what your hair craves most. Step 3 for the haunted mane is to give your hair a drink with hydrating repair oils such as K18 or Olaplex 7 to combat dryness and help restore moisture to your hair. Imagine the haunted mane as a haunted desert. It would be like giving your hair a refreshing sip of water after a day scorched in the sun. These are perfect oils to pair with your styling products as well, and onto dry hair later in your week for the perfect pick-me-up to your hair. For the last step, give your hair a break with some well-deserved TLC and a little me time. Dedicate 1 to 2 days a week where your hair gets a vacation from all things hot tools and heat. Just like our body needs a rest from an intense workout, so does your hair from heat. The Hairpocalypse. Now pull up your sleeves because we have entered the hairpocalypse, the ultimate worst case scenario you can find your hair in. Once beautifully thriving and full of life, it's now a bare landscape of split ends and breakage. The remaining healthy strands are huddled together like the last survivors, clinging to what little moisture remains. But don't worry, I've battled this myself and I've lived to tell the tale. I know the level of damage is jaw-dropping, but with a few tweaks to the care system, it is still possible to repair and bring back your hair from the brink of doom. C, cleansing well, gentle. Coming back to step 1 of our care system, but with an added softness and layer of protection. Before you even think about getting your hair wet, lightly apply oil to your mids and ends. This is like giving them little raincoats before they go and face the storm of the shower. You wanna be a bit more gentle when washing all together, and be sure to keep the focus on your scalp. Your ends have already had enough drama, and while the shampoos I recommend are by no means harsh on the hair, shampoo is still a cleansing agent, and when your hair is in this state, you don't need any of that cleansing action on your ends. Both Olaplex and Redken have shampoo and conditioners that help to repair the hair, but I actually recommend that you skip these products. Don't get me wrong, these are really nice shampoos, they're great products, but you are better off investing your money in the actual repair product from these lines. That's where you're going to see the real magic, especially when applied correctly and frequently. It should be noted though that while I'm saying it's okay to skip out on these shampoo options, you must still use a good quality shampoo and conditioner set. I just don't want you to think that you have to go and switch out, let's say, your Pro Longer and switch to an Olaplex for your hair to get better. So now it's time to pamper your hair, and we're going to be applying our treatments, our masks, slightly different than the other types of damaged hair. After washing, you're going to grab a microfiber towel. This is gonna be more gentle on your hair, and gently squeeze out that excess water. Gentle, no roughhousing allowed, okay? Next, we're gonna break your hair into 4 sections so you can easily apply your mask. You're gonna apply in small sections at a time to ensure that every strand is coated. Whether you use K18, Olaplex, or Redken, the magic lies in the technique more than it does the brand. Apply starting at the ends and work the product up your hair strand. It's gonna be easier to spread it this way over starting at the top, and I want you to take your time while doing this, okay? Once you've gotten the product onto your hair, you then want to take a very wide tooth comb. I like this specific one that I got on Amazon because it gently glides through the hair. There's very minimal risk of this snagging or breaking, and you're just gonna spread that product through your hair even more, and be sure that you start doing that ends, working your way up. If you don't work the product through your hair properly, it's like feeding only half of your hair. The other half is gonna be grumpy and it's gonna feel left out. So using that wide tooth comb is gonna help spread everything evenly so every strand gets coated. Now you're gonna cover it with a shower cap and let it marinate the recommended amount of time. And then I want you to rinse it out thoroughly with as cool of water as you can stand to lock those benefits in. You're going to use your mask 5 to 6 times consecutively, so 6 shampoos in a row, and then you're gonna scale it back to 1 to 2 times a week to see results. And you're gonna follow the same wash routine and the same application method each time. So I rarely suggest skipping styling products. You guys are probably like, Summer, who are you? But when your hair is in this state, it's best to stick to leave-in conditioners, a heat protectant, and a styling treatment only when it comes to blow drying. These products are going to be the most gentle on your hair. And I want you to go back and think about that bullseye we talked about earlier. When your hair is in this state, your goal is to repair your hair. So you need to make sure that you use products that are gonna zone in on that bullseye to help assist with that over wanting, let's say, volume or the most smooth and sleek look while we're trying to get out of this hairpocalypse. For coarse hair, what I call the trifecta is using Pureology's leave-in conditioner, Redken's hot sets for your heat protectant, paired with Olaplex 6. You're gonna get a little repair aspect with the Olaplex 6, but it's also gonna help just slightly with smoothing and fighting frizz for you. For my fine hair gals, the trifecta 2.0 is Ouai's leave-in conditioner, Moroccanoil's Perfect Defense paired with Pravana's Polish and Reunite, which is gonna help seal in your split ends, but it's not gonna weigh your hair down. While on the recovery road, limit heat use to just 1 to 2 days a week and make sure that you are using heat that's on medium to the lowest setting. Heat is extra harsh on damaged hair. So when you do use heat, gently blow dry on your lowest heat setting using a soft bristle brush that's gonna glide through your hair. The times that you feel that you do need to break out those curling or flat irons, low and slow is the name of the game to get your hair how you want it to look with minimal damage. I'm actually working right now on a video to show you a step-by-step guide on exactly how to use your flat iron on lower heat while still getting your hair smooth and sleek and frizz-free, so be sure to watch out for that. Following these modifications to the care system and being committed to all the steps mentioned, you should start seeing a full healthy change in about 2 to 3 months if you are committed. Your hair will be so healthy, you'll be saying goodbye to your hair wizard and creating your own magic. For even more tips on keeping your hair healthy and beautiful, be sure to check out this video right here, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.